So if you haven't heard, Moroccan soccer player Hakimi is engaged in this vicious divorce battle with his soon-to-be ex-wife over assets to be distributed upon a divorce. The problem is Hakimi took all of his assets and put them in his mama's name. Now, the fact that he did that, that's a whole nother video. I'm going to give you tips on how to make sure you never end up in this situation. Step one, get a prenup. I've talked about this before. I'm going to talk about it again. And you might be thinking, I don't have enough assets for a prenup. A prenup will mandate both parties to disclose what assets they have, where they're located, and whose name they're in. If she would have done that, she would have known from the beginning he has nothing in his name. Step two, I want you to have a provision in your prenup that requires you to get paid out for every year that you are sitting at home taking care of the family and taking care of the kids. And you might be thinking, oh, I don't need to do that. Shut up. Shut up. Society is going to pressure you into a lot of things. Your love for the family is going to pressure you into a lot of things. And you need a payout in the event that you sacrifice your entire career and sit at home. Because you're not going to be able to jump back into the freaking work market with a gap in your resume. Step three, and this is something I'm personally going to have in my prenup, have a payout clause for every child you bring into this world. And you might be thinking, oh, you're not doing a big job by bringing a child into this world. It's your duty. Shut up. Okay? Shut up. The mental, physical, emotional toll that's going to take on your body, on who you are as a person, it's going to change you forever. And let's be completely honest, when you are divorced and you have to go back into the dating market, they're going to treat you as a single mother with children very differently than a rich man who's divorced and has kids. It's not going to impact him or his life. It's going to impact you. So make sure you're compensated for it. If you haven't heard, Morocco.
Let me just put my little 2 cents into the story. First of all, let's just clap it up for Hakimi for being a real MVP in this situation. Let's just go ahead and clap it up for him, because you know what? This advice that she's trying to give to women to protect themselves when it comes to divorce, the only thing that this is doing is it's going to expose the women who are gold digging. It's going to expose the women who are in it for money. It's going to expose the women who are in the situations for financial gain, because the only reason why his soon-to-be ex-wife is upset is because she's the one who filed for divorce. And I can almost guarantee, okay, just as a woman, knowing how women's vindictive nature is, I can almost guarantee that she did it with the 100% intent that, oh yeah, I'm leaving you and I'm gonna get your money too. And it was like, oh, no, you're not. As a matter of fact, you have to pay him. So sitting down and talking about all this prenup and what women should do and what women should not do, it's kind of just showing men the ways that they are going to be able to avoid certain situations and things to have on the back end to combat all of these pivots that this woman is trying to put forth. Because the women who don't have the money, they're getting with this man for financial gain. So the reason why they're not trying to bring up a prenup or trying to bring certain things in a prenup is because it's going to expose them for who they really are, and they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. Do you think it's all these boss chicks out here getting prenups? Oh yeah, well, I'm making so much money that I want to make sure that my assets and my money is taken care of and my stuff is protected because I'm not going to pay him a dime. Do you think that's what's happening? The women who are marrying these men who are way more financially well off than they are, they know for a fact that they bring up prenup, it is going to be to their own demise. Because once they bring that up and the lawyers come around and they see who has what money and how much, do you think that is going to be for her benefit? Do you think that, okay, let's just ask this. Do you think that she would have filed for divorce to begin with, no matter what the problem was? He gonna get half of her money. And this is the thing that's always intriguing to me, right? Obviously, when you're in relationships and you're the supportive spouse of your the person or your husband that you're in a relationship with, and like, you know, you've sacrificed your time and your job and your career so that you can go ahead and be a wife to this person, and support them. You know, I can understand you, you know, naturally wanting to make sure that you are, you know, protected, or that you have another route or whatever. But it also don't make sense to me that women are in these relationships for such a long haul with a person who is financially stable, and they are leaving this relationship of the person who's taking care of them. And it's not like they have this mentality like, I could do bad all by myself, or I'm good on my own. It always comes with this vindictive nature. So y'all are always, you know, independent. You could do bad all by yourself. You don't need a man for nothing until it's time for divorce. Then all of a sudden you need him. You need his money. You need his assets. Because I need to live in, you know, the lifestyle that I became accustomed to. All of a sudden, what happened? It's rare that you hear any of these men ever talking about, like, you know, that their wives can't have like their own careers, their wives can't do their own thing. Let's use Cristiano, for example, right? He is not married to his girlfriend. They have children together. She has her own business endeavor. She is modeling. She is doing business partnerships. She got a TV show. Like, she is literally doing her own thing. If the bottom drops out of that relationship, God forbid, she gonna be fine. You want to know why? Because she has her own income. She's not dependent on his own. Maybe right now, you know, he's taking care of her and stuff like that. But if anything were to happen, she can go and do her own thing, and she'll be all right. A lot of these women, they choose to just sit back, relax, twiddle their thumbs, not pursue anything, not do anything, because in their mind, whenever I feel like it, I can cash him out. Whenever I feel like I've had enough, or I don't want to be here anymore, or I don't want to deal with him, I can go ahead and take this paper and take it to court and say, I don't want to do this anymore. How much do I get? I love the fact that men are getting smarter and smarter and smarter, because it is going to separate the real from the fake. Are you with this man for what he can do for you, or are you with him because you genuinely love him? You respect him. You honor him. This is starting to be that line in the sand. And this woman is sitting up here thinking that she done figured something out, and she's trying to give women game, and the people who's taking notes is the men. Okay. Payout per kid. Let me talk to my lawyer about this. Okay, how much this? Okay, when it comes to prenup, where the assets? Because when it comes to marriage and divorce, men are the ones who have the most to lose. She's mad. His ex-wife is mad. Soon to be ex-wife is upset because he done beat her to the punch. She thought she could hit him with the okie doke, and he was like, ta-da! Surprise! And she and women like her all across the globe were infuriated that another man takes the win. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.